People used to travel for many reasons. You will do it for necessities due to family reunions, health issues, medical treatments, or any other socio-economic reason. Maybe it's a never-ending love. You're simply a travel freak. Or it's for a business meeting, or even for marketing purposes for your business or company. Maybe it's the nomadic life, the love to travel all around the globe. People enjoy their wanderlust as they feel that they love the motion of traveling, like being on a plane, boat, or other means of transport. Traveling is full of fun, but on the other hand, it is an expensive hobby too. Traveling requires a lot of financial resources, and when it comes to traveling for recreational purposes, the need for financial resources almost increases to double. We will talk about unexpected expenses that people may come across during their traveling trips, and will advise about some key aspects which are surefire ways to hurt your pocket badly if not managed resourcefully or intelligently. Before we continue this video, make sure you click that subscribe, like, and the bell ring icon for notifications so we can bring quality videos just for you. Major expenses in traveling. Here are the expenses anyone will have to face when traveling. Transportation. The average family spends about 44% of their travel budget to get to and from their desired destinations, meaning from home and back. The most expensive modes of transportation when it comes to traveling around for recreational purposes or other reasons are commuting by air. Airline companies sometimes have massive airfares, understandably because of the massive costs the airlines need to cover, so they have to pass this on to their passengers. Food. The second best part of traveling is getting indulged in local cuisines. Foodie people can't resist their temptations of testing some delicious dishes every now and then. More than 80% of the average traveler's budget is spent in restaurants, bars, and cafes. Food serves as the main component in expenses while traveling. Lodging. Hotels and accommodation rather play another significant role in increasing the overall expense. A survey shows that a handsome amount of revenue is generated by hotels located in major tourist destinations. People spend a lot of money on accommodations, which is a major expense in traveling. Furthermore, if you travel for longer periods of time as well, your hotel bills will definitely go up much more. Excursions. The cost of excursions, recreational activities, and entertainment activities will vary from destination to destination. These things contribute a lot to increasing your travel budget, especially in cases where you are traveling with your family. Shopping. Yes, you can't ignore the shopping aspect. Some people love to shop wherever they go to their new locations. Others don't prefer to do so, rather that they prefer to enjoy the serenity of their traveling and to simply window shop. Reality is that we aren't all shopaholics, but while we go for a trip, more often than not, we lose our control and we end up buying something which again hits our wallet if we get the urge. How to avoid major expenses in traveling. As mentioned, we now know the main factors that contribute to increasing costs, varying from destination to destination. Now, though, we'll discuss how we can minimize these costs and travel as cheap as possible. Transportation. We are all quite aware that transportation plays a major role in increasing the budgets of travelers. However, we can change this. You can definitely cut your transportation costs by properly managing the trip. We will discuss some key points which would help to a great deal in cutting the cost of travel. Maybe to some extent, drastically too. Timing. Timing plays an important role in traveling. Determining the time of traveling and buying air tickets well on time before the date of travel can help one to get low-cost tickets. More often, when you book your flight well in advance, the cost will drastically be cut down. Off-season travel. If a person wishes to travel for recreational purposes and they want to have their travel expenses to be as low as possible, they should try to travel during off-season. The reason for that is that fewer people choose to travel during off-seasons, due to which the rates of transport are very low as compared to high-season rates. Food. Want to cut your food costs? Or really minimize it? This can be done by stocking up on food from local markets and superstores. You can do this, and it will really cut the costs significantly compared to people who prefer to eat food from different restaurants and bars during their exotic trips. Lodging. If anyone wishes to travel for fun and at the same time really have their travel expenses cut down as much as possible, they should try to travel during off-season, just like we mentioned for transportation. The reason again is that tourist rush stands during off-season happens at much lower rates compared to high-season rates. It's simple: supply and demand. During off-seasons, there are a lot less people asking for hotel rooms with a bigger supply of them that can be provided. Excursions. Why not consider a short excursion to a historical or mysterious place? Planning such an adventurous trip might reduce your expense drastically, as these spots usually are far away from the major cities or towns. So naturally, overall expenses will be on the lower side. Due to this, proper planning can go to a great deal in cutting down the costs. Shopping. Shopping is usually an expensive activity, which can be controlled if a person chooses to shop from places that are a little away from major attractions, but to more importantly, be smart about it. Another method to cut costs from shopping is to limit the usage of debit and credit cards and to stick with cash. We thought it out for you. We hope you liked it. These were some of the tips to avoid unexpected travel expenses during your trip. If you liked this video, remember to give us a subscribe, like, and let us know in the comments section what other places you'll go to and why. Thanks for watching!